Hey guys,
Yo.
How's it going?
can you introduce yourselves?
I'm Nick, vocals.
Matt, guitar.
Steph, drums.
I'm Dave, guitar.
I'm Tom, I'm bass.
And where are we right now?
We're in our jam spot on Rideau Street.
The Depot.
The Depot.
The
Yes.
room that smells like sweaty walls.
It does smell like
A
something.
lot of blood and sweat came into this carpet, you know?
Yeah.
Swag.
Yeah, we share this room with three other bands. So Curses, Spawn, Mortar, and Fumigation, which Tom and Matt are also in. But we won't talk about them.
Please disregard the giant
Blur that out.
Nobody brought the Signs of Chaos banner.
No.
Nope.
No.
So let's talk about Signs of Chaos. How long have you guys been playing together? How did the band come to be?
Pretty much Matt and I, we've known each other for a long time. We worked together since '01 or something. But we started playing together maybe '03, I think, Matt?
Yeah,
something like
around
that. We played in some bands and they weren't that great. And then we played in a band that wasn't too bad, but there's just lots of arguments and stuff. We had people going on hiatus for 6 months and then another 6 months. So finally we just decided to start our own band.
Yeah.
So we want to do a metal band where we could kind of run things. These guys get lots of sick, you know. But basically we wanted to write metal. If we want to do covers, we wouldn't want to have fights about them, and we wanted to play lots of solos. So our last drummer was Taylor, who plays in Dissensions and Shock. And his band, is it Mirrored?
Mirrored, yeah.
Mirrored is his prog band that he plays in. He's really good. But he decided to bail. Thankfully, Steffi D stepped up. Steph and Nick have been friends forever, I guess. But
Yeah. He's the one who actually got me into Signs of Chaos. He was in a band, Drill Point, and I was in another cover band a while ago, and I was looking for something more my style. And so their singer, Pat, gave Matt's
yeah.
number.
Yeah,
So I
that's right.
emailed Matt and said, you know, I'm interested. And so I came here, and they gave me a demo to work with, and I came and
Nailed that shit.
and nailed the shit, yeah. And then after that, I came for another one, and they asked if I wanted the gig, and I said, yeah. And then it's been going good ever since, you know.
So you guys released your debut album Rise in 2012.
yes, that's right.
What did you enjoy most about being in the recording studio?
I've never done any studio stuff before. Mike Bond, Pebble Studios, I guess. It was great. Great. Really nice gear there and really comfortable, easy to work with. It's funny because actually friends of ours told us that, he's going to be really hard on you. He'll make you do it again and again. And me and Matt were just like, no, we're going to do it again. He's like, that's good. No, we're doing it again. But basically we went in and like Taylor at the end of the first day, I think he did 4 takes of each or 2. The old drummer, he had like his hands were bleeding and stuff. He just went. And our first round in, we did 4 takes of every song on guitar, and then we went back in again and did 2 more takes of every song with different guitars. So it was a lot of work, but in the end, really happy with it. The next one will be better though.
So tell us about your songwriting process as a group.
Usually me or Dave kind of comes up with the basic riffs and structure of the song, and then either like record it and send it out to these guys, or
Yeah,
just kind
send
of
me
go out
an
and jam.
email. I listened to it like a shitload of times.
Yeah.
You know,
Come up with some drums.
Yeah, put some drums in there and see what sounds best. Play around with it, and
And I
these
write the
guys add on
lyrics.
their stuff.
Yeah.
Once all the music's put together, that's when I write the lyrics, and then that's done.
Okay. What are some local bands that you guys enjoy?
Insurrection.
Insurrection's awesome.
Curses,
Dissension,
Spawn.
Yeah, Dissension's
Curses,
great.
Spawn, yeah.
Fumigation.
Oh yeah.
Joe Thrasher, they've been around forever. I love those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sawed Off Shogun is really good.
Tell us one thing people would be surprised to know about Ottawa's metal scene.
How tight the bands are, actually. Yeah. But the different sound.
You're surprised the bands don't suck.
Yeah. I'm surprised bands all
That's what
suck.
that one guy at
Exactly.
the heavy Montreal thing was like, I came all the way here and now I'm actually glad I came all the way here. So they kind of pulled him in at the last minute and he was sort of blown away by the quality of the bands, and they kept getting better from the beginning of the sets towards the end.
Yeah.
The bands just kept getting better and better, and the guy was literally blown away.
So tell us about your most memorable live show.
Capitol Music Hall with our old drummer Roger, and it was really hot on the stage. So and we played an
Oh,
extra
God,
3
yeah.
songs, and so we ended up playing like an hour. So after we're done playing, Roger goes running into the bathroom. He starts puking, and I run into the sink, and I'm like, "Fuck!" So I start throwing up in the sink, and we're both puking side by side because it was so hot. And I ate like 4 cheeseburgers and like 2 hot dogs before playing, and like I have a habit of doing that, so I overdid it that night. So it was like overflow.
That was memorable.
That was memorable
definitely
for me.
That same night, somebody tried to steal my bass too when we were done.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, we were packing everything up. Where did my bass go? And some guy was just standing outside having a smoke. The bass is at his feet. I'm like, oh, this is you play bass? And he's like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, can I see it? He goes, oh sure. So I open it up and I'm like, oh, this looks awfully familiar. So I took it back, and it was the stupidest thing.
Are there any venues that you guys haven't played yet that you really want to play?
We haven't played Zaphod's.
Club Saw.
Yeah.
I want to play House of Targ. That's a new place.
Yeah, that's right. That's
That
right.
place sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet, but definitely would like to play there.
What's the strangest thing anyone has ever said to you after a show?
I don't know. That's a good one. I had like a really old lady.
That's- yeah, I was
one
gonna
time
say,
trying to drag me outside. Matt's got like 20-year-olds. Oh, you're so super cool. This gray-haired old lady, even like a joint. It's like, you want to go smoke a doobie? I was like, oh my God.
Is she the one that was like, oh, are you in a band? Are you?
No.
Or is that a different?
Okay, so that's a second story. It was in, we played a show, I think with Mortar, maybe at the Uqua over in Hull. They used to do metal shows on Monday, and this really, really drunk, older male French lady comes in and was just looking for anybody that played in the band. And she was all over me, but then I turned around Matt, I think. I was like, that guy plays lead guitar, and she just stumbles over to him.
Yeah.
She was asking if we could play any Guns N' Roses. Like all our gear's taken down, and we're loading it out. We're not going to be playing any songs.
Yeah, but then the DJ guy actually played it, and she was already gone. But then she came back after it was a whole
That's my song!
So that was an incident, but I don't know about strange things that people have said. I have no idea.
And thank you for playing a song about dragons.
Well, yes.
Even the song wasn't about dragons.
No.
So what's next for Signs of Chaos?
New EP, I guess, coming out. Like we currently that we're working on.
Okay.
Gradually working.
Gradually, we're slowly, very. When it comes to writing, I think the guys are very meticulous to it. They wanted to, a lot of stuff gets changed. So the songs that we played tonight was actually one of the final ones that was recently written, and that we're all happy with.
Yeah, the songs for the EP are pretty much all done. There's a couple that still need a little bit of tune up, and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
just actually have
cleaning
to
up,
get them
cleaning up
recorded.
some spots.
And if people want to find out more about your band, how can they do that?
Facebook.com/Signs of Chaos Metal. You can find all kinds of stuff there. Our CD is on iTunes and Amazon and CD Baby, stuff like that.
signsofchaos.bandcamp.com. We're on there too.
Yeah, Reverb Nation stuff. You can
Get
find
merch
us
and stuff
easily.
there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for having us.
Well, thank
Well,
you.
thanks for coming.
Yeah,
There's a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
more than what we expected.
We would have tidied up had we known.
Yeah. We would have